Ladies and gentlemen, by the popular demand of one person who I greatly appreciate, shout out Faith, I am back to do a head wrap tutorial. Now bear in mind, like when I do head wraps, every single time, trial and error. Like I am not, like I don't by any means have this down to a science. I'm just gonna share what I do. And if you wanted perfect, you wouldn't be here. All right, you're here for me. So that's what you're gonna get, like it or not. Which I wouldn't understand why you'd be here if you didn't like me. Cause then you just, you know what, stay, I don't care, whatever. First of all, you're gonna hear a 4-year-old struggling in the background. That's cause she's 4 and life is very frustrating for her because not everything is exactly how she wants them, and that's very frustrating. I can understand, and if I was 4, I would be crying too. So for this tutorial, we're not gonna stay with the bonnet. It's a cute little gift from my mom. Anyway, so what I'm gonna be using is this headscarf here that a friend gifted to me for my 16th birthday. Thanks, Anna, I really appreciate it. Another random little bonnet and another scarf. This one is smaller, silk. So what I'm gonna do first, I've already done my edges, as you can see, just cause I got little corners. So I'm not good at cornrows, but I did them for like the first time yesterday and I was so proud of myself because it turned out all right. It's just always so weird like looking at my head when I look bald, because I'm like, wow, I kind of have a big head. Oh, there's another thing you're gonna need that I don't have on me right now, but you might want like a rubber band or a hair tie just for the sake of convenience. Okay, on second thought, I lost my rubber band. I do have this headband. We'll see how that works out. I'm really curious about how this is gonna go, honestly, because I'm barely good at doing this like with my hands, let alone sitting here in front of my little unironed sheet, which I should get to ironing, but it's like, leave me alone, I have other things to do. So I'm gonna start with the scarf. Right now I have it folded in half, just because if it's too big then it's inconvenient, but also like it's a little like thin and you don't want it like showing like right through to your scalp, so it helps the opacity a little bit. And put the baby on there, about half scarf on either side, so it's gonna come up like that. And so what I do next, because as you can see I had no like hair to put up in this scarf, so what I'm gonna do is take my bonnet, take this scarf, just kind of wad it into a ball, stick it in the bonnet. Like, you don't have to do this, I just do this because the bonnet by itself is not quite enough and I don't want like the color of this showing through, and it also just like adds a little bit of extra mass. So once it's there, you put it like under this fold thing and you just put like on the top of your head near the front where like the ball of the head wrap is gonna be. So get that in there. And so normally this is where I might come in and use the hair tie just to like secure it in place while I'm doing my fancy tying and whatnot. But if you don't have one, it's fine, you can work around it. So you want to get it so that way your little edges are showing. I can't really do it on this side because I'm trying to hold it at the same time and I don't even know where this other piece went. I am losing it. Okay, so if you don't want to clock the on cue parts, I usually put it over my ear just because it looks a little more like cohesive. Like if I want it behind my ears, it makes my head look like a little unnecessarily small. Tuck the back ends of your cornrow in. I feel like the lighting just got better. I don't know. Like, honestly, freeballing it. I am absolutely freeballing it. And I'm a little frustrated right now because this part is coming forward, but then this part is moving back, and that's just not the balance that I need in my life right now. Like I said, this is not perfect by any means. I'm just showing you how I do this, and a big part of how I do it is struggling until I reach a point where I'm like, you know what, yeah, this is all right. So that's what we're doing. Keeping it real. Because, listen, if you're not being real, then you're lying. And if you're lying, that means that you don't love your audience. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Beautiful 80. So I was just listening to Dua Lipa's new album. I'm not usually like a pop person, but I was like, I'm in the mood to be like a little bubbly and so and I had no idea that that's where that song came from. It's like, you know, you see it on every like other TikTok, and then that's where it came from. It's like, wow, cool. I'm getting too old for TikTok, honestly. Like I can't whoa. Like I don't know how you. It's just not for me. TikTok is for like 2004 up, and sorry, I aged out of the TikTok system. This is rough. This is looking rough. This is a battle. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? No. This guy, come here, right? Alright, okay. Okay. So what you don't want is like, you don't want it to look like a big ball on your head, because then you just look silly, right? And so you gotta like use the scarf to kind of like add to the illusion, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do. Just kind of tuck it. Faith, I am so sorry if you wanted like like a straightforward comprehensive how-to manual on how I achieve this, but that's just not how I operate in life. Much to the dismay of people that have to deal with me. You know, I'm just gonna keep going with what I've got right now and then see how it ends up, see how it turns out. It's a little sloppy. It's a little sloppy. I'm gonna start this over, but this time use my headband. I was kind of reluctant to use it because it's long and it's not as convenient as a hair tie. But that's just me being lazy. I'm sorry. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is before I undo this, I'm gonna wrap this around the base of it, right? Just so I have that like because like from down it's fine, you know, it's secure. Got a little room up here. I'm trying to like stretch it down over the back because it's not quite like encompassing the back of my head. I've been told I have a very nice head shape. That was one of my favorite compliments to get after having cut my hair, and it was great. I love it. I love compliments. Give me compliments instead of give me compliments. You seen that video?
Give me compliments. I said give me compliments. Give me compliments. I said give me compliments.
This is this is strugs. This is big strugs. Alright, so let me retie this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is alright, let's try this again. Let's take it from the top. Let's take it from the top. And I got this right here. Tighten this boy up. In the meantime, oh my god, have you guys watched Tiger King? I watched it all in one day. Netflix is really making a profit off of Miss Rona. Anyway, so I just watched Tiger King, and madness from start to finish. God damn. But I love the accents though. I really love country accents. I really do. I think it's just like part of me is just frustrated that like I lived in Texas for like 3-4 years and never came out with an accent. It's really tragic. But you know what? I feel like I do like low-key sometimes put one on just for the sake of it. Plus I know like if someone like clocks me for like randomly being like, what the fuck, why are you talking a country accent? I could just be like, I live in Texas, it's a little repressed, you know what I mean? Even though it's not good at all. Okay, alright. Got my thingy in there. Tighten it back up if I freaking can. Yeah. Yes. Okay. This is a better starting point than attempt number one's. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's how I do my head wrap. Okay. It's enough being crazy. They didn't come here to see you being crazy. Unless they did, in which case they're getting their money's worth, which is funny because nobody's paying me money. Okay. So obviously we have this like hole in the front where it's showing a little bonnet secret scarf situation. I don't know how to type. So yeah, this is definitely going to require some creativity and problem solving because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So again, we are free balling it. That's the art of doing a headscarf. Free balling it. Doing what you gotta do to get what you gotta get done. That's the secret. Doing whatever. That's also the secret of life. Doing literally who knows what. Oh, I'm so happy with it. I think, okay, what I'm gonna do, right? And it's like the more you work at it, the looser it gets. And so it's like you really gotta like work smart, which I am clearly not doing. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, yes. I almost forgot my secret weapon. Extra length, or like extra width. Don't come at me, I'm not a mathematician. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna need like some high intensity fucking Mission Impossible music for this. Cause this is like, this is serious. How do I even freaking do? I need to like, I probably need to look at pictures of my other head wraps. Cause frankly, like whatever is going on right now is new territory for me. Like, is this my first head wrap? Might it as well be? Okay, you know what? Okay. Working with it. Always going with the flow. That's the secret. That's another key to head wraps. Go with the flow. Because you don't know where the flow will go. Oh, jeez. Okay, the video cut off because I was getting a call. The call that I am, in fact, now like in the process of getting ready to answer, and I just declined it because I'm still getting ready. Imagine life. Imagine all the people. This is a soft train wreck. A soft train wreck. Because sometimes the train wreckiest head wraps are the nicest head wraps. Another major head wrap key. You're welcome, like the DJ Khaled of head wraps. With less money. For now. But I don't know. Capitalism. Shit. Okay. This is a lot. This is unbelievable. I swear it doesn't even normally take this long. Like today is just exceptionally difficult because I guess just like sitting in front of a camera doing it is different than like being in front of a mirror and like standing silently and concentrating. So this is your fault. Jokes. This is a blast. I love sitting there and talking to nobody. I remember I was watching a Jackie Aina video and she was like, you know, it really takes like a certain kind of person to like be a YouTuber. And I was like, I don't get that. I don't think I could do that. But then now that I'm like sitting here talking to myself and like looking at myself, I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But this is gonna be great. I'm speaking it into existence. This is gonna be a great head wrap. One of my best. Oh, where is this? What's going on? I was trying to like get this through like this loop right here, but it just wasn't going, and I don't know what's happening. I'm losing track of this. It's acting of its own accord. Okay, what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna tie this in the back. Yeah. Oh fuck, this is so hard to tie. Cause it's like long fabric, and it's like I get like it into the thing, but then it's fabric and success. Okay. We're getting it. Yo, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Alright, this is pretty nice. Got some volume to it, got some texture to it. And the rest we can sort out with pins. So at the end of the day, beret. That doesn't rhyme as well as I hoped it would, but you know what I mean. Get her done. Amazing, 10 out of 10. This is really large. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's like, it's better than when it's really small, because when it's really small, it's just kind of like odd looking, in my opinion. So you work with what you get, man. You work with what you get. So yeah, right now I'm just tightening the back a little bit. I feel like if I wasn't Nigerian, I would be Jamaican. Just because I feel like those two just have like the best banter and slang. Oh my god, I'm sweating and my arms are tired, which means it's just moderate success. I do want to like tighten up the top a little bit. So I guess I'll just stick a pin in it and see what happens. Another major head wrap key, it's all about experimentation, you know? It's not that serious. Ain't shit that serious. Ay. Oh, this is a little harder than I expected. Oh my god. When I was visiting my cousins in London once when I was a kid, we would play this game called Pompuri Pompute. And basically it's like we would say Pompuri Pompute and then slap each other. That was the game. Childhood is a strange time. Okay. Instead of, because I'm trying to poke it like through the fabric right now, and that's clearly not working. So what je vais faire is like get a loop of fabric into the pin. Grab a loop grabbed, and stick it under another loop if it decides to comply. Head wrap major key number, who knows? It's a thing of its own. Okay. Alright, yeah. Thingamajig in the back came undone. So close. Come on. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not going nowhere. Alright guys. That's it. That's my head wrap tutorial. I'm hot and sweaty, but it's done. My camera angle is... Thanks for watching, guys.